Hello everyone, my name is Yuvraj Tamang. I'm the student of the Melbourne Polytechnic and my student ID is 1468480. This is the BIT 353 Network Architecture and Protocol assignment, and which is to be submitted to Ahmad Fala. So the main task is to create an extension on and create a trunk and create an outbound rule so that the two free PBX server or as a boy phone will connect to each other and we can able to make a communication between them. And so we have the we have the Joypur or as an software that helps to call all which works under the Ubuntu server or Ubuntu virtual machine. So we have the two virtual machine and two free VX. So let's see how it works. So for that I have successfully created the environment for the Ubuntu and the free PBX. And for the free PBX, after successfully creating the free PBX, we can see the IP address of the free PBX one, and that is 192.168.56.104, and for the second one, and 192.168.56.105. So after that, we have to put the IP address, IP address of the free PBX1 and free PBX2 in the Google search bar. So after that, it gives us the this page from which we can directly uh, engage with the extensions. So the task is to create an extension. As you can see, here is the extension button under the application. So for that we have to create and add an extension, and make sure you click the add new SIP extension. I have already created my one, and so I will show it. So the extension is 1000 and display name should be anything you want to. So I have write the Yuvraj as and secret is the password. Secret is the password, anything you want to, like I have to write the password for the password, and make sure you submit it uh, after that you have to do same for the same for the 105 IP, that is free PBX2 or applications extensions. And uh, I have created the extension 2000 here, so that display name should be my surname Tamang, um, um, my last name Tamang. So outbound shade user, I have created the user, and the password is security password. So that's it. So you have to submit it. And now for the trunk one, the assignment criteria. So the assignment criteria is to create the trunks, creation of the trunk between the two PBX servers. So we have to create the trunk as well. Also, in order to create the trunk, go to the connectivity and trunks, and here I have created my one. So I will show you. So the trunk name should be 1000 to 2000. I have simply given the trunk name as the 1000 to 2000 for, as I have the extension and created in the first PBX is 1000 and second PBX is 1000. So I just name it as 1000 to 2000, and here in the dial menu position number we have to give the 2xxx, that is x matches the any digit from 0 to 9. That's why we have the 2000 in the PBX server. The extension is 2000, so we have to put the PBX or another or PBX number, and then we have to in the PJP setting and go to the PJP setting. Username is my one name, and secret should be anything you want to. And in the SIP server, the IP address that should be typed should be the another free PBX IP address, and the server ports should be SIP server is 5060, and make sure you submit it. So now we have to do the same in the another one as well. In the we have to go to the trunk, create the trunk. I have already created here, so I will show what should be done. So this one is the second one. So I have to call from this one to another one as well, another IP address, the free PBX1. So 2000 is the extension to 1000. So I have simply named as 2000 to 1000. So then in the dial pattern number, make sure you put the opposite one, and so that the call should engage from this one to another one. So that's the extension of the first one was 1000, so I put it here 1xxx x. So make sure that 0 indicates the x, so I put it 1xxx. So in the PJB setting, I have given the usernames to user or and secret as the password, or and the SIP server the free PVX1 one IP address, and the SIP server port 5060. Make sure you submit it. So now we have to create the outbound route as well. So outbound route should be like I have written here to add to outbound route, and you can see that you can view this page. So I have already done it. So I will show a route name 1000 to 2000, roadside US user, and make sure you choose this one 1000 to 2000, and the dial pattern should be the opposite one, so 2000, and let's see it submitted it. And now for the same goes for the free PBX administration, free PBX2, that is 2000 to 1000. So we have to go to the outbound route. Add the 2000 to 1000 and user route CID user one, and make sure you choose the 2000 to 1000, and yeah, dial pattern should be the opposite one, 1xxx. So submit it. Now for to see the make sure you apply the configuration. After that, so for to see whether we are able to do this successfully or not, we should show the call connection between the Joypur 1 to the Joypur 2, that is from the Ubuntu 1 to Ubuntu 2. So I have to create the Ubuntu 1 and Ubuntu 2. So for the Joypur ID, as you can see here, for the Joypur ID you should put the extension and at the rate and the IP address for accordingly. So this one is the 1000 extension at the rate. So for this 192.168.168.56.104, that's the IP address of the free PBX1. So password will be password. So login, next, skip. Make sure you get the found information in the SIP UDP, otherwise it will not work. And here we can get the tick mark as well. That means that you have successfully linked the connection. So now for the Joypur 2, same. So extension was the 2000 and at the rate, so 192.168.105 was the extension. So we have to put the password, login, next, skip this one, not found. I have put the wrong IP address here, that is 160.56.105, that is over here 56.105. sometimes we have to check the IP address. So as you see, the SIBUDP is also found, so we have to click the next button. And so yeah, here we can get the tick as well. Make sure you get the tick map, otherwise you will not be able to connect the two to Joyful. That means that you are not able to connect the free PBX 1 and 2 successfully. So if you get the tick mark, then it's the successful message. So I have to call to the 1000. That's my another number for the Joyful. So let's see. You can see that here the incoming call is. So if I hello, yeah, by this way you can be able to connect to each other. So you can call from 1000 to 2000 as well. That is from this IP address to this IP address. So make sure. So yeah, you can see call the. So now let's see in this call. The call is ended. Let's again try to 1000. Yeah, here you can see the incoming call. So let's see. So that's it. So that's it. So on the conclusion, so from the above project, we can learn that we can create a secret and safe communication from the VoIP service connecting to VoIP phones in separate virtual machine over a one connection. And so the reference are I have taken the reference lab from the YouTube as well, and I have done some research in the free PBX analog PBX system as well. So in order to connect the free PBX, so the finding is like we have find the trunks, we have created the trunks, we have created the extension on, and yeah, that's it. We have created the successful connection between the free PBX1 to free PBX 2. Thank you for watching.